YouTube, what it do, man? It's a what? King Zay. Know what I'm saying? King Zay back with another reaction video, man. Today we got the real NBA Youngboy versus O Block story. And I was saying, I already know O Block pack get rolled up. No cap. All right, let me stop, man. I'm just quoting the lyrics. But yeah, man, we finna see how this beef started and what's going on, man. Let's get into it. I remember this line. I'll just tell you right now. Little Dirk, he said this himself. He used to be Youngboy used to be his favorite rapper. Straight up. Everybody's a fan of Youngboy. No cap.
What you on, buddy? Oh, cool.
NBA Youngboy has built a well-respected name in the rap community. For the last couple years, he's consistently been one of the most watched and streamed artists there is.
Why be
In
better?
the past,
No
fans
cap.
and other rappers have tried to question Youngboy's street credibility. Because he blew up at such a young age and he's been a mainstream rapper now for years, it's hard for some to believe the lyrics he raps about. Right now, he's been assigned house arrest in Utah for crimes he committed back in 2020. This means all he really has to entertain himself is drop music, which brings us to his newest mixtape, Colors.
Yeah.
On the song Bring the Hook, Youngboy decided to lay it all on the track, leaving some disrespectful
Did
words for
he?
the late King Von, but also his entire neighborhood of O-Block. Although Von is no longer with us to defend himself, this was a bold move on Youngboy's part. King Von is still a name that's highly respected not only by his neighborhood of O-Block, but also his friends and other mainstream artists who didn't take a liking to the disrespect. But the issues that started this beef go all the way back to 2019. King Von made comments about Youngboy on Instagram Live, stating he's not really about that life and his songs are cap.
You talking crazy on this man.
Oh yeah?
He ain't even like that.
Oh!
On his ass, man.
Talking stupid,
Bad.
talking reckless.
You got cap in your rap.
Talking crazy. Von was hard, no cap,
An
though.
apology from Von.
Cannot
Von
lie.
simply replied he would
In my
only beef with
opinion,
another
Von
rapper
harder
if they
than
were from
Dirk.
60
We being
people,
real.
essentially making a joke that he would only beef with another Chicago gang. Fans took this as his way of saying there was no real issue, and they left it to rest. Youngboy never publicly responded to this, but it's assumed he was aware of what was said that day. For over a year, nothing was mentioned of this again, until the two started going back and forth in the summer of 2020. This time, it started over a female. Photos of King Von.
Bruh, listen, bro. I don't know why these rappers do this, but still, they always go after Jania. You want beef with Youngboy, you want smoke with Youngboy, go after Jania. Jania gonna go for it every time. She gonna go for the play every time. But it's also, bro, it's so stupid. Y'all start beef over I'm not gonna say the B word, over a female, over a woman, bro. Come on, bro.
And NBA Youngboy's ex-girlfriend surfaced online. Initially, this wasn't a huge
Jania
deal.
Nat though.
Neither Youngboy or Von reacted to the
Natty
situation.
Nat.
But after the media got a hold of the photos and covered the story, it started tension between the two artists once again. Other Chicago rappers like 600 Breezy then made Instagram posts that appeared to be mocking Youngboy and insinuating that King Von slept with his ex. One thing about NBA Youngboy, he
I know
doesn't
he
usually
did.
react to the comments
Bro,
made about him the first
NBM,
time, but after
nah,
he feels
no
provoked
cap.
to respond, he doesn't hold back.
She
This
be right
started
here
a
about
whole
it.
back and forth between Von and Youngboy, but also members of their crews as well. 600 Breezy and other Chicago rappers backed up Von, and Quando Rondo stepped in to back up Youngboy. Lil Tim and Quando even tweeted at Chicago rappers to chill before this went too far. Things then got petty. Youngboy announced he was doing a song with King Von's ex as well to even the playing field. Von subtweeted back, but when
Yeah.
asked about this on multiple
This is so crazy though. The day this interview came out, the next day he died. That's crazy.
occasions, both sides
Speaking on the
stated
whole
there was no
situation, that was crazy.
When
I remember
Youngboy was
watching it.
doing
Then the next
something
day, I
like
like,
that,
bruh.
that a lot.
What happened, Von? What's going on with you, man?
They be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same interests and holes, and then you know how the internet will try to make it.
Don't tell me I got problems over girls.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's the
that'd be
internet,
crazy.
gang. It's the you know, they'll try to make it like that because it's the internet. You see what I'm saying?
Get back, ain't got my back. Still won't like I got my strap. We gon' go first time we slap. Push the whip and come right back. Stop that stuff. Stop the beat up like a
At the time, both Von and Youngboy were under investigation for different cases, so it's easy to understand this response. It was clear both sides had chips on their shoulders though. As we know, these events would eventually lead up to King Von's passing on November 6, 2020,
Literally the
outside
day
a
after
hookah
that
lounge in
interview.
Atlanta. Lil Tim, an associate to Quando Rondo, was named the man who pulled the trigger and ended Von's life. Although neither Youngboy or his camp was directly involved in his death, Quando was Youngboy's artist.
Yeah.
Von had approached Quando that night about comments he made toward his camp when he stepped in the beef to back up NBA Youngboy months before. This, of course, was really only the beginning of a new issue that involved
Big
even more
bro.
people. As we know, Von was close friends with Lil Durk, and after his death, the beef was then passed on to Durk as well. Despite Lil Durk working with both the Youngboy and Quando Rondo in the past, he now had to stand behind Von's words. These events would also create a huge divide in the industry, not only for other artists but fans as well. People, of course, felt like they needed to pick a side. A lot of other artists didn't want to collab
Why
with
Mo
Youngboy
Vicky
after
just in the
this,
comment
because
section?
then they would be cutting ties with Lil Durk, so many chose to just not work with him anymore. In an interview with DJ Academics, 21 Savage explained this well.
You got him and
He did.
Quando,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of niggas fuck with Dirk. So a
Yeah.
lot of niggas ain't gonna fuck with Youngboy shit because they fuck with Dirk. You
Facts.
don't really gotta pick sides, but it's like some niggas, I don't know. You gotta be a certain type of artist to be able to just be in the middle. I feel like.
My first song since I've been home.
21 spitting facts. And I really feel like Ace. Ace is the perfect example. Ace messed with Youngboy, Ace messed with Durk, and they keep him out that whole drama. No cap.
This made NBA Youngboy feel blackballed from the industry, and he started to only work with those very close to him. From this moment on, there's been tension building on both Lil Durk and Youngboy's side. Many believe Lil Durk took shots at Youngboy in his verse on the song Still Running with Meek Mill and Lil Baby. But Youngboy would then spend some time behind bars, and he never publicly responded to anything that was going on at the time. Fans, of course, instigated the issues though, questioning Durk when he was going to get revenge for Von. This would go on until present day. It's unclear what made Youngboy finally decide to speak on the situation almost a year later, but the lyrics from Bring the Hook speak for themselves,
They do.
clearly directed at King Von and O-Block. This would initiate a response from Chicago's Lil Reese as well as
That
many
and the
others.
chopper.
Even after receiving backlash from a lot of the community, Youngboy still had more to say and he didn't back down from his words. He released another song, Know Like I Know. This time the lyrics were directly aimed at Lil Durk himself. Durk then posted a photo on Instagram sitting next to a photo of King Von. His caption read, "Don't claim it if you ain't do it," saying that Youngboy had no right to speak on Von's death since he wasn't the one who pulled the trigger. Youngboy, of course, responded with the photo of his own.
Yeah, started that whole trend on Instagram everywhere. Everybody doing
To
that
which
now.
Durk told him to hurry up with another
Yeah.
caption using a
Youngboy
play on
did it
words
better,
for
no
Youngboy's
cap.
mixtape colors. Although these back and forth posts have been going viral in the rap community, many don't believe there is actually anything to worry about, at least for right now. Youngboy is on house arrest in Utah with his court case still pending, and as part of that agreement, he has live-in security and law enforcement on the property. On the other end, O-Block was seen burning green flags, which is associated with Youngboy's 4K Trey gang. Despite them being states apart, it's not to say that this issue won't escalate even more when Youngboy is able to leave his home and do shows again. And just because Youngboy is unreachable
it's
at
gonna
this
get
time,
wicked, boy.
it doesn't mean that others associated with O-Block and 4K Trey are safe either now, because this involves more than just two rappers going back and forth. It's unlikely this beef will be resolved anytime soon due to blood being shed already, but there have been rumors of higher-ups in the music industry working to have them resolve this.
The challenges of everyday life in this fucking state made me who I am. Standing up, being strong, my situations I went through.
Yeah, man, that was a good little kind of explanation, like a little rundown of the whole this situation. But yeah, man, I ain't picking no side. You know what I'm saying? Youngboy my favorite rapper. I don't really listen to Durk, but I do mess with King Von for sure. I just go based off. I'm not in none of that beef. You know what I'm saying? I go out based who I like, and I like Youngboy. I like King Von. I just don't really like the Durk music. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in none of that. But yeah, man. If you like this video, you know what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? So we can get this video in the algorithm, get it pushing. You dig? And comment down below what vids y'all want me to react to, or you know what I'm saying, send it to my social medias, DM me. And yeah, man, subscribe if you're new, man. I'm out. Peace.